Make sure there is data and the screen has been refreshed prior to using AirWISE. If AirWISE is grayed out, it is likely one of these requirements has not been satisfied. Click AirWISE to get started. Creating a requirement policy. Click the yellow plus above Pass/Fail on the left upper portion of the screen. Type a name for the new policy. With the Create New Policy radio button selected, click OK. Your new policy will automatically be selected from the Policy dropdown. Setting requirements. Change the thresholds to the survey requirements. The minimum AP signal strength required is -67 dBm. If this differs from the current threshold, change the value to -67 dBm. Multiple AP coverage is not a requirement. By placing a 1 in the number of APs required to provide coverage threshold, it will reflect it as not a requirement. We will need to change interfering APs, exclude APs if signal strength is weaker than, to our requirement of -82 for co-channel interference. It is located under channel interference. We'll have no other requirements for this survey. Click the black floppy disk above Pass/Fail to save the new threshold information to the new policy. By clicking on the requirement on the left side of the screen, we will see a heat map for that requirement. Always look at the 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz data separately. Looking at 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz data together will skew the result and make them inaccurate if mixed mode radios are being utilized. Uncheck the 2.4 GHz box below the requirements on the left side of the screen and make sure the 5 GHz box is checked. If not already selected, select Signal Coverage by clicking Signal Coverage under AirWISE Requirements. Notice the percentage of good area. We typically want to see a minimum of 90% for this. This can vary by customer. By clicking the pencil above Pass/Fail, we can edit our customer's percentage of area required to pass the survey. Set the signal coverage, multiple AP signal coverage, and channel interference to 90 and click OK. Next, we need to crop our heat map to the areas that are in scope for the survey. We want to eliminate the areas outside of the building, in the stairways, and in the elevators. To crop the heat map, click the rectangular region tool on the upper left side of the screen. Make a series of boxes to cover the areas that are in scope for the survey. You will need to select the rectangular region tool each time you wish to place another box on the floor plan. When you have finished, click the Refresh button. Click the Signal Coverage AirWISE requirement to reflect the changes. You will also need to click the Channel Interference requirement to see the interference heat map. If you need to make changes to the requirements at any time, click Requirements Overview above the signal coverage on the left upper side of the screen, or click Requirements at the bottom of the screen. Additional information can be found for each requirement by clicking the Description tab at the bottom of the screen. If your design does not meet the AirWISE requirements set by your customer, you will have to make changes to your design and recheck them using AirWISE. Changes may include AP power, AP channeling, AP placement, and possibly the addition or subtraction of APs, bearing in mind you will need a minimum number of APs based on the number of clients and the limit of clients per AP.